I was just one of them, and the Puff story. I mean, I remember hearing it and just laughing. 'Cause I was there.
We've all heard. We've all heard like bits and pieces of this alleged Cole Puff Kendrick scrap.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go into detail.
We don't need details.
But it's definitely not what people are saying.
Okay.
It was definitely not like he was defending Kendrick. Or
like,
so it wasn't what it was.
Like,
it wasn't what it was.
Gotcha.
It was,
All right, that's all we need to do.
Yeah, it wasn't like, don't talk to Kendrick like that.
I'm thinking after school special.
Like shit. Like
Kendrick has his drink and Puff like slaps out his hand. Cole stands up like, wait.
Kendrick was there. Top was there. Jay was there. Beyonce was there. Me and Cole. And, grown men. Got a little
alcohol.
All I remember is me and Jay looking at each other like a quick glance, like, oh, these niggas about to fight. And then just being like, oh no, this is about to happen. But I'll just leave it at that because
we'll leave it at that. Some hip hop stories are best to leave.
Yeah, just keep it.
The funny part though, you wanna know the funny part is that was a VMA party. Everyone was there. I remember.
I remember talking to Rob Markman about it too. He was out there.
Angela Yee was like literally at the table. If I'm not mistaken, she.
Yes.
I fuck with Yee, but she got rumor reports.
Yeah, I'm saying like you just over there like
the next day.
Walking out of there, I'm like, oh, this is about to be bad.
Yeah, tomorrow morning's gonna be a shit show.
Exactly. But for some reason, no one had a camera out. No one a couple people was talking about it, but
I think because of the personnel in that room, they respected to keep it just like, what we saw is what we saw. The only thing I heard about was Top was the one that tweeted about it.
Your camera might get snatched too. Snap right out your hand.
I mean, Top tweeted about it, and that's pretty much all we knew.
Because we ended up pulling back up on Top and Kendrick after later that night. Because Top was like, "Yo, pull up," like. Because everybody there was kind of like, we got to figure this out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Y'all in the war room, like, all right. The shit could hit his fan in the morning.
Even Puff was like, I want to like figure this out. Because the next day he pulled up, they chopped it up. It is what it is. It was never a real issue at
Of course.
Look, one motherfucker sobered up.
Yeah.
We even seen the video on Revolt when like, they're doing like the fake fight, like or whatever.
Exactly. So it was chill. I think him just talking about it though is like, I call those moments where like let go of my hand. Like I tell him like, damn, like those are some of my favorite songs when you just go through your train of thought.
Yeah.
And it like just starts and it ends somewhere totally different. And it's like to be able to go from the realization that your son is like, yo, let go of my hand, all the way to like, yo, I gotta make sure my son, it's tough out there.
Like,
all the way to like, I ended up fighting Diddy. It's a ridiculous stretch, but he knows how to like weave it together. So to me, it was just like,
I think that's his gift, man. Like I've been a Cole fan since I started my writing career, right? And I think Cole's gift is starting at a very relatable level and then taking it to a level where it's just like, okay.
Marvel.
Yeah, exactly. Where it's just like, how did we get into a fist fight with Puff? Like, okay, we all know the feeling of like, all right, I'm not no violent person, but I ain't gonna have nobody out here thinking I'm a punk. Every young black man can relate to that to some level. And how far are you willing to take that? Are you willing to stand up in front of motherfucking all about the Benjamins himself?
It comes to the point in your life where it's like, he's a man just like me, so I gotta make sure that like my area is my area, but you're not gonna disrespect me.
Yeah, and
whoever you are.
Even when he was talking about, being a kid going through that, because we've all been through that. Like, what I mean? Like, niggas like, damn, I really ain't trying to fight this nigga. I kind of gotta fight this nigga. Like,
I gotta do this shit now. Too many eyes in the room.
So it's like that was one thing that I appreciated, because so many people I know was like, damn, I relate to that. And then so many fathers I know was like, I'm going through it now. When your son is like, yo, chill,
get out of here,
like, you know what I mean. So it's just a realization of like, it's just like you said, it's just relatable.
Yeah,
and that's one thing that I always felt like he does better than everyone else. That's why. It's funny when I see the conversation online. It's like, he's not trying to be deep. Like, there's nothing that's trying to be deep about it. It's so relatable that it hits certain people very deep. You know what I mean? And then, people take it how they want it, but
they're telling themselves when they say that. I always say that about people that go out of their way to be like, oh, he's boring, he's this, he's that. And I'm like, yo, you're telling yourself.
You just didn't feel it. You just didn't. It didn't